Hey guys, happy Monday. I hope everybody had an amazing weekend. I am so excited to head into week 4. It's hard to believe that we are here. I'm just so proud of each and every one of you. Again, this is a commitment that you have made to yourself for these 6 weeks, and we are more than halfway through. We are starting our 4th week, and I just couldn't be more excited for you guys. So this is when things really start to get good. This is when we really start to see change. Things are starting to click. You guys are getting to be more confident with tracking your macros. You're becoming more disciplined doing your workouts. And so this is really when the magic happens. And I'm just so proud of you, each and every one of you, for showing up. You're showing up consistently, not only for yourself, but for each other too, which is one of the reasons that this community is so important, because we can't do this alone. There's a reason why you joined the Faster Way, and it's because you knew you needed to have some assistance, some accountability, and a roadmap. And so that is what we are doing here. And I'm just so excited to have each and every one of you guys with me. And honestly, it's also about showing up when you're not perfect. Showing up, maybe you're posting your macros and they're not perfect. You're low on something, you're high on something, but you're showing up anyway. That is what I love to see. And we can always work on things. Remember, this is always progress over perfection. Nobody is expected to do anything here perfect. And it's also about walking through your failures and showing up through them anyway, because the only way to fail is to quit, and we're not quitting. So we are just walking through it. We are continuing on, and you guys are just crushing it. So um, I love this quote, which is that if you lack confidence, there will be no action. So hopefully by now you are starting to build that confidence muscle. We first have to believe that change is possible for all of us. And I hope that you're all believing that and believing it for yourself and for one another. So today we are going to be adding in a new strategy to help accelerate your success through the Faster Way and give you the additional tools in your tool belt for the future. So this week, I'm going to help you prepare for the VIP food cycle and make that transition more seamless. Our new strategy, drum roll, is the 24-hour fast. Don't let it scare you. I let it scare me at first. Don't let it scare you. But first, I just want to briefly touch on accountability. This is your key to long-term success. That is why our group and our community is so important. This tight-knit community will keep you committed and on track, and that will be moving forward into VIP. So really surround yourself with others working towards similar goals to keep you motivated. It always makes me think of people, they say, and I know that this is so true, you will be most like the 5 people that you hang around with. So if you're hanging around with 5 people who are, you know, snacking on junk food all the time, not exercising, you're going to be one of those people. Or you can choose to surround yourself with people who are committed to their health and wellness, people who are committed to drinking more water, getting their steps in, eating clean, or improving on what they're eating, getting workouts in and moving their body every day. And that's what I love about this community. It's that the more we're around this positive community of people wanting to do better for themselves, the more you're going to have success, because you're going to want to be like those people, right? We feed off one another's energy. And so let's keep that positive energy going. And I also want to throw this out. Do you have an accountability buddy? That could be somebody in the group. That could be your sister, your mom, your spouse. It could be one of your kids. Maybe you've got a kid who's like, hey, mom, did you get that workout in today? Hey, mom, are you drinking your water? Or dad, we've got guys that are going to be, joining us here too. So if you don't already have an accountability partner and you're looking for one, let me know. I can offer some suggestions, or maybe you can match up with somebody in the group, because accountability is key. All right, let's get to it. Let's talk about the 24-hour fast. So we're going to be doing our first ever 24-hour fast this Thursday, together as a community. I know that you've been thinking, maybe I'm crazy. This sounds crazy. No way am I going to do it. But I promise you, it's not as hard as it sounds, and you're going to do amazing, and you will feel so fantastic through the fast. And I'm going to give you tips, and I'm going to guide you through. So who is nervous about the 24-hour fast? If you are, raise your hand in the comments. Let me know. It is all good. It is totally normal. And honestly, it is the anticipation that is so much worse than the reality of actually doing it. So what are some reasons why we do the 24-hour fast? Well, first and foremost, and the most obvious benefit, it's going to accelerate fat loss. The 24-hour fast will accelerate those results. Something that I have people have mentioned is a concern of losing muscle mass. So you will be able to have maintenance of skeletal muscle mass. This is counterintuitive. So there's an increase in growth hormone while fasting, which decreases the breakdown of amino acids for protein found in, which is energy. And so therefore allowing new proteins to be built in muscle is protected. So you do not have to worry during that 24-hour fast that you're going to have muscle loss. You're not going to. Okay. So something that is really important with intermittent fasting, well, actually, first, I just want to mention there is a book by Dr. Fung, F-U-N-G, and he talks about intermittent fasting and the decreased glucose levels and an increase in insulin sensitivity. So he talks about fasting in this book with regard to type 2 diabetes. In response to frequently high blood sugar, the body produces excess insulin. This excess insulin leads to insulin resistance. This is a lot of reasons why people have type 2 diabetes, why people are overweight and having difficulty losing weight. And so that is a response to frequently high blood sugar, and the body produces excess insulin, like I said, which leads to insulin resistance. So he has this example in the book where he talks about when you're in a room and there's a really pungent smell in the beginning. For example, my husband and my son play hockey. If you live with a hockey player, maybe you know a hockey player, hockey equipment stinks. It's absolutely the most wretched smell. So let's say I'm in my laundry room and I'm in there doing laundry and my husband or my son bring in their hockey equipment. That smell is a lot. It's pungent. It's crazy. But if I'm in the laundry room continuing to fold clothing or doing something else, the smell starts to dissipate a little bit. I don't notice it as much. It kind of just odor starts to go away a little bit. I stop smelling it. It's the same concept with insulin. So after so long, your body stops responding to the signals. It's trying to decrease blood glucose levels and increase insulin sensitivity, which is hindered by excess glucose. So this happens with too many carbs for too long, and a lot of the reason for type 2 diabetes. So decreased insulin levels and an increase in insulin sensitivity. High insulin is the root problem in type 2 diabetes. So decreased insulin resistance and an increased insulin sensitivity, this allows the transportation of glucose from the bloodstream to the cells more efficiently and prevents the storage of excess glucose as fat. Also, another benefit to intermittent fasting is that it stabilizes blood sugar, so it prevents spikes and crashes in our blood sugar. It gives our bodies longer periods of digestive rest, and this is so important for our bodies to help heal themselves. Also, it gives your body time to heal, preventing disease. We're healing our body from the inside out. So this helps with cell repair. It also helps repair our GI tract because, again, we are not eating for 24 hours. It's also healing for our gut. It helps to rid the body of inflammation, and it really helps with better immune function. So these are all super important reasons why we want to do fasting, why we want to do an intermittent fast. So now you know why. Here's how. Your 24-hour fast is on Thursday, but your timer starts immediately after you finish your dinner on Wednesday. For example, if you stop eating dinner at 7 p.m. on Wednesday, your fast starts then. And on Thursday, you're going to want to drink a lot of water. You can have herbal tea. If you're feeling a little bit hungry, you can have coffee. You can add some lemon to your water. You can have, like I said, black coffee, but I would really focus on drinking as much water as possible. You can also have up to a cup of bone broth. You can have some electrolytes, but be careful. If you have electrolytes that have flavorings in them, they tend to have carbs that would break your fast. So if you're looking, for example, if you are using Arbonne's electrolytes, those would not be okay during the fast. You can drink those on another day for electrolytes during your feeding window, but you would not, it would break your fast during this 24-hour fast. Some other things you can look at are Element electrolytes or Relight electrolytes, but you need to use the unflavored ones. Those will not break your fast, but they will give you those good electrolytes that you need to keep going during your 24-hour fast. If you are taking any supplements, give your body a break. So if you're using probiotics or a greens supplement or something like that, give your body a break. However, if there is medication that you need to take that medication. But I would, whatever is prescribed by your doctor, that is always what comes first. That is always what is most important. If you are unsure, reach out to your physician, ask them what they would like for you to do. That is always going to come first and always super important. I don't want you to not be taking medications that you should be taking, or if there's a supplement that your doctor says you absolutely need to take, then, we can talk about you taking that. Otherwise, you'll give yourself the break. You want to take it easy with your rest and active recovery days. You can do a steady state cardio, like taking a walk, sitting in the sauna. You could do some gentle yoga. I wouldn't be doing like a crazy vinyasa, hot, sweaty yoga. That's not what we're going for today. You're also going to enjoy, just have your active recovery day. Okay. Now, if sometimes the app won't align properly. So for example, even though Thursday is our fasting day and active recovery, if it's not going to be doing that in VIP, the app might not line up with that. So it might still show your upper body workout for Thursday, but I want you to just in your own mind, just know that you'll do that upper body workout on Friday and do your active recovery workout on Thursday. So hopefully that makes sense. If you have any further questions about that, please let me know, but you might just need to flip flop it yourself if it's not lining up appropriately or the correct way in the app. Some pro tips. Nail your macros on Wednesday. This is where, again, pre-planning your macros. I know we've talked about it so many times and I could just drill it home until I'm blue in the face, but pre-planning your macros for Wednesday, getting as close to filling your macro rings as possible is really going to set you up for success during that fast on Thursday. So when you finish up your eating window, and honestly, if you can maybe finish up your eating window a little bit early on Wednesday so that it doesn't seem so long on Thursday, that is what I like to do. That's what I recommend. Even if you stop eating an hour early or 30 minutes early, whatever it is, do that so that it won't seem like such a long day on Thursday. And stay busy, stay out of the kitchen. This is not the day. Thursday's not the day to go grocery shopping. Stay busy, stay out of the kitchen, keep your mind active, and you're not going to think about it. And obviously, have your water close by, your unflavored electrolytes, your herbal tea. Those are the things that we want to be focusing on during your fast. And so then let's say you broke your fast at 5:30 p.m. on Wednesday, or you started your fast at 5:30 p.m. on Wednesday. When you eat again will be 5:30 p.m. on Thursday. That will be your 24-hour fast. You can also, when you go to start fasting on Wednesday night, go in your app and click 24 hours so that you can remember what time you'll be breaking your fast. And then after you break your fast Thursday night, just go back in the app and then switch it to whatever your fasting period is, whether it's 12, 14, or 16 hours. And so when you break your fast on Thursday, then you have made it to the 24 hours. And the best thing to do after you've completed a 24 hours fast is to just forget you ever did it. Don't even worry about it. Do not binge or stuff yourself, but eat until you're 80% full. Have a balanced meal to break your fast, not a cheat meal. And we are not going to be worrying about hitting our macros in this one meal after you break your fast. You can break your fast with a protein shake, and then maybe 45 or 60 minutes later, have a meal of choice. But again, we are not tracking macros. The very best part of the day is that you don't have to track macros. So don't worry about hitting your macro goals. I still want to hear from you. I still want you to be checking in. If you are having a tough time on Thursday, please check in with the group, because also we're all there to cheer each other on and hold each other accountable. And if you're struggling with something, maybe somebody else is too, or maybe you're doing amazing and you want to update us that you've made it 20 hours, 22 hours, whatever it is. We want to cheer you on. We want to be there alongside you. So please be checking in. You can also go in and when you break your fast, let us know, and you can let us know what meal you broke your fast with. Another tip. So first I mentioned that you could do a protein shake. Something else you could do would be a handful of nuts. You could do some banana with some nut butter or a small salad, something to kind of ease your digestive system back into eating again before you have your meal. And then I would make your meal, pretty well balanced. Have some protein, some veggies, some carbs, but again, not overdoing it. Don't stuff yourself. Eat until you're about 80% full. So that's that. And then just to give you a heads up, we will be doing this a 24-hour fast in VIP, typically once, maybe twice a month, but don't worry about that yet. So this is kind of like your practice for when you join VIP, which will be amazing. An important note, if you are breastfeeding, if you have hypothyroidism, if you have polycystic ovarian syndrome, what else? Did I say pregnant, breastfeeding, hypothyroidism? You do not need to do the 24-hour fast. If you want to confirm with your doctor about what your doctor thinks would be appropriate, please do so. But if you are not doing the 24-hour fast, it is totally fine. You are still going to have an amazing week. You're still going to have amazing results. If you are not doing the 24-hour fast, I just want you to follow a regular macro day and just do that and, carry on. Also, if, you are doing the 24-hour fast, and you think, I don't know if I can make it to 24 hours, or you've made it 16 hours, 17 hours. That is amazing. Celebrate yourself. Do not beat yourself up about it. If you make it 16, 17, 18 hours, break your fast at that point. If ever you are not feeling well, if ever you are feeling sick, stop and break your fast. This is not this is not a competition. This is just for you to do a little bit better every single time. So whatever you do is going to be amazing, but I do not want you to keep fasting if your body is telling you that you need food. I want you to break your fast and have something to eat. Um, so anyway, I want to hear from you. Let me know how you're doing on Thursday. You can post in the group, you can message me or email me, whatever works for you, but I really want to be there to support you and cheer you on. I am also going to be posting my feedback form again. I want to know how you are doing. If you've already filled it out and you want to fill it out again, that's great. I want to be able to support you the best way that I can. So let me know what is going well for you. What maybe do you need some improvement on, or some suggestions on? If you don't tell me, then I don't know. And my main goal is to help you succeed. I want you to do well. I want you to feel amazing, and get the results that you're looking for and that you're working so hard towards. So I will be posting that link again for my feedback form. Also, I am going to be posting the partner program link, the affiliate program link. So I know some of you have reached out to me about signing up for that. It is a great opportunity if you have people, friends, family, coworkers who are saying, hey, what are you doing? I'd like to do that too. Or maybe you've just been in conversation with somebody saying how amazing the program is going and how much you love it. You can fill out the program affiliate. It's all the same thing, affiliate partner program link. I do believe it takes a couple days to get approval that you have your own link. And the great thing is when you share that link with somebody, when you refer somebody over to me, you're going to get a commission. And so as a thank you, the Faster Way is going to be sending you a commission, which I think is so incredible. So yeah, I'll be posting that link. Please let me know what questions you have. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. So excited to hit week 4 off and running. Have a great day, everyone.